Righto, we're out walking around with the bow again. Walking through a bit of new country. Just got the old man to drop me off. I've got a mob of fighting boars here in the grass. So hopefully there's a good pig in here. There's one that looks fairly solid, but how old he is I don't know. But we'll get in here and have a look. But fingers crossed we can get it done. He looks handy, so see what we can make happen. They're all young. Almost gonna smell me there. Just won't sit still. What was that? You might smell me that. dropped him on the spot. Righto, just got up to this boar here. He's only a young fella, which I knew when I shot him, but just wanted to get one on the board. But yeah, only real young, but he was the dominant one there, so it's not saying much. But he's probably 40-45 kilos, and the shot dropped him on the spot. I was a little bit confused of why, but he's got a big scar there. I don't know if you can see that. Massive big dip in his back, like he's been shot with a gun. That's pretty wicked. I didn't see that, but yeah, the shot went in here, and I was like, it went a little bit too far forward with that cross breeze. I was struggling to hold. I was trying to hit back here, but come out up the front here, about there. But yeah, not a bad way to start, and got some friendly emus. But yeah, only 100 metres in, 100 metres off the driveway, so hopefully we can get up in here and find a few old fellas and finally get a video for you. But yeah, see how we go. Got plenty of arrows, got a few spares in the pack and a full quiver, so fingers crossed we can get something pretty cool on the ground and yeah, get good footage of it all. So see how we go. It's like the quietest emus I've ever seen. It's walking straight up to me. That's pretty cool. But anyway, we'll get back to hunting. Walked about 100 metres from where I just shot that boar and got another pig up here on that little ridge just off that pine. I don't know what it is. Could just be a old sow, but for them boars to be out early and fighting and carrying on, there's a sow on heat in here somewhere, so you never know what could be dragged out onto these flats. So. And it's a cool day, been raining for the past week, so I'll be keen to get out and about, I reckon. So fingers crossed this fella's a good boar. But the old man's dropped me off so that I don't have to walk back to the ute, and I can walk all the way down along this massive big mountain range. But if I keep seeing pigs like this, I don't think I'll make it quite that far, so see how we go. But yeah, just walked into that thicker grass patch there on that little ridge. Didn't look real big, but in this country they don't have to be real big to have teeth, so see how we go. Find it in that grass. Oh, there's heaps. Try and find this arrow. Just found that other pig. I won't show you too much, a little bit graphic, but it's just there. And the rest of the mob's just up here. So there was a boar in it, so let's see if I can't find him again. More pigs. I hope I can find this arrow. There it is. That's how you want them to look. Anyway, there's pigs everywhere, so in for a pretty good arvo here, I think. So that's number 3, and I've walked about 300 metres, so pretty good average. 1 pig every 100 metres. Nothing too big yet. That thing was only shit, but still good fun, good practice. And I'm getting a video, that's the main thing. Alright, I just pulled that arrow out of that tree just there. Shot the pig from that tree there. It's only made it just here, so. Like I said, no monster. But yeah, another little sow. But yeah, all a bit of practice. No better practice than live practice, so yeah, hopefully I can run into a big boar and do the same thing as I just done to them 3. So I'll give this arrow a quick sharpen here and yeah, keep on heading along this ridge, then drop down into that, there's a big valley in there, and then keep on going. So see how we go. We should turn up a pretty handy boar here somewhere, I'd imagine. You're not going to be able to see, but I shot that pig just on top of this little ridge here. I popped over and there's another mob of pigs just there, so I'm just going to drop down through this saddle. I was expecting them to be in the bottom, but they're up on all the ridges, so drop down through this saddle, cut below them and then see what's in them. Can't see anything too good from here, but you never know what's just there that you can't see, so go and have a look and yeah, probably shoot one anyway, even if they are small. There's plenty of them here, so thinning out the numbers won't be a problem, and a bit of fun. So see how many we can get for the arvo. If I shoot one out of every mob, I reckon I'll be doing pretty good. I just ran all the way up. I was up there when I seen them pigs. Ran all the way down, all the way up. Can't find them ones. Look back, and there's a rotten mob of boars here. So back down I go, halfway up that other side, and hope that they're still there by the time I get there. But man, she's thick in here. Be worth it if we get down there and there's a good one. But they're making a fair bit of noise and carrying on, so hopefully there's a decent pig there somewhere. These boars were just in here somewhere. That there's right where I walked down. So hopefully they didn't keep coming around this way and stumble onto my scent, but he was right here when I last seen him. Can't hear him anymore. Oh, there he is right there. I don't know how big it is. He's a good hog. He's a real good hog. Hope I hit him sweet. Had to shoot through a tiny little gap there. And he was half covered up by grass, but man, I feel like I've got him. I just found the broadhead half of my arrow. I couldn't tell much from it because it's been through 3 pigs already. The shot felt good, but I haven't found any blood yet. And I didn't see where I hit because of the grass, so probably should have waited for a bit clearer shot, but I felt pretty confident, so hopefully somewhere here I can find him. So he looked like a fairly good old guy. I'll have a bit of a look around and see what I can turn up, but I found more pigs over on the next ridge, so just have a bit of a look and see what I can see. I just cut a heap of laps around this hill here, up in the crop, like went up and down it a few times and backwards and forwards, and I can't turn him up, but yeah, I was pretty confident that I would. I can't find blood. I tried to follow his tracks there for a bit, but lost them. But yeah, I don't know. Mustn't have hit it, like to start with I thought I smoked him, but mustn't have hit him as good as I thought, and not being able to see where I hit, sort of, yeah, in the unknown. But anyway, sucks a bit. He was a good hog, so I didn't get to see what he had in the way of teeth, but he would have been 70-80 kilos, so sucks a bit. But anyway, we'll keep pushing. I got pigs up on this bench up here. I don't know where them pigs went, they disappeared, but yeah, a little bit bummed out, but anyway, that's part of bow hunting, I guess. So we'll see how we go, keep pushing and see if we can't find another one. Hopefully this time friggin' kill it. I'd say that fella would be dead, but they won't find him, so might find him when he stinks a bit, but that'll be about it. Anyway, we'll go see what's in these fellas up here. Right, I don't know how well you can hear me over that wind, but just come over into the next paddock and there's a whole lot less feed in here. And I haven't seen nearly as many pigs, but I just spotted some, and that's a big creek flat down here. I just spotted one down here by itself, and another one that's coming down into the flat out of that hill over there. So hopefully once I get down here and I can find a few decent ones. But yeah, there's a heap of lick drums down here somewhere, so I'd say they'd be making their way to them or around them somewhere. So I can't really tell what they are at the minute. I'm about 500 metres from them, so once I get a bit closer, hopefully I can pick out a good boar and get it done. There's more pigs over here. There's a few pigs here, so should be able to get something here. Just here. I don't know how big it is though, look at it. That thing's tiny. God damn. We'll have to run our legs soon. I think you just went down there. Yeah, you just died there somewhere. Hopefully I can find this arrow. Don't like my chances, but the thing's not real big, but I just dropped down off the top of the hill. Oh, here's this arrow. Just dropped down off the top of that hill and figured I may as well shoot it. But I got another one. I'm not going to be able to see it, but I got another one straight behind that big tree there. So go and see this fella. I know he's not real big, so not too worried, but give you a look anyway, and then go and shoot him. And then he's not real big either, he's about the same size as that one. And then hope a big fella walks out here somewhere, but I might end up going back to that paddock back up there, because I haven't seen any pigs on top of that ridge. Only these two little fellas out here, so yeah. I'll make my mind up here in a bit. Just found this little boar. Not real big at all, but yeah, bloody pig. Shoot him. Slightly quartered away. Oh, YouTube won't like that. And I'll show you too much of that. But yeah, I shot that with I've been shooting Nix heaps lately. 3-blade Nix broadheads, but struggling to find them in shops. So that one was with a Gladius. I was shooting them for ages, but switched it up when Nick brought his out because of the factor, like you can just resharpen them straight away, throw them straight back in your quiver out in the paddock here. But those friggin' terra firma Gladiuses, they're pretty difficult to resharpen, so it's not a 2-second job and it's back in your quiver. So yeah, I've got a few of them in my quiver here, but there's other pigs right there near them feed drums, so just go and shoot this one real quick and then try to find a big brute here somewhere. Only young boar, I think. A little bit bigger than the last one, but not by much. Lips, this fella. He's in a difficult spot. Hey, I'll go here. Got a lot of open ground to cover. Might have gone a little bit low. Just try and find this arrow real quick. Not a real good chance of that happening. He's only just there still. So. Try and find this. Well, no, I couldn't find that arrow, but yeah. Anyway, I got pretty lucky with this fella actually. I thought I hit him low, but hit him a little bit back. And for a young 30 kilo pig, they're not big, but he would have turned into a brute. That's the exit there. So on the other side it entered about there and exited there. But I thought I hit him low through here, but yeah, obviously not. But I don't know. Might nearly even try and set him up for a photo. And then try and find a big fella here somewhere. Surprised he's out actually. There's like nothing else in this paddock. There's those two young boars and that was it. But hopefully we can find a few more here somewhere. It's coming into prime time, so anything could happen. Righto, I just set this little fella up here real quick. Give you a little bit better look at him. Like I said, he's not real big. He's probably only 30 or 40 kilos. But yeah, started to go little teeth there. I didn't think they were actually that big. I could see he had little push lips, but yeah, anyway. Heading in the right direction anyway, so hopefully we can find a few bit bigger boars here in a bit and yeah, get the job done on them. Got pretty lucky on the shot. Shot him as he was walking and he was at about 25 and yeah, hit him a little bit back, but I thought I hit him low, but I hit him pretty good for height, but yeah, just a touch back and he only comes 70 yards, so it's not too far at all, but yeah, hopefully we can find a few more old warriors running out of these hills here in a bit and slipping arrows through them, so yeah, see how we go. Hey, we're finding a few more pigs here now. Just found, I don't want to speak too early, get up here and it's a big old friggin' titty sow or something, but looks like a fair lump of a boar just down off this next ridge here, but got kangaroos everywhere and cows, but he certainly looks the part anyway. I don't know, but because I'm bad for misjudging pigs, especially at a distance, but he looks pretty handy, so I'll try and get over here without spooking too many more roos and see what he actually is. But he's coming down the hill, which is good. That works in my favour, so yeah, see what we can make happen, and hopefully it's a boar. Oh, that's a big pig. That is a big pig. That's way bigger than this thing. Oh, that's a big pig there. That's even bigger. Alright, I've got to sit here for a second and work out which one I'm going to shoot. That thing down the bottom's big. Alright, this thing down the bottom here is like my dream pig. So I'm going to throw a new battery in this and I'm going to try and get in on him. He's an absolute fucking horse of a thing. Excuse the language, but holy. Oh, there's more pigs here. This is going to be nearly impossible. I've got pigs just here. They're up there, there's more pigs here. It's going to be hard. The wind is just ripping around in circles in here. And I've got pigs just here. But that thing, man, that thing's... God, that thing's a good pig, man. There's another good one up the top there. Don't know what I'm you're gonna get sick of seeing me, but I'm nervous as so I'm talking a bit, but there's a few handy hogs in this mob here, but there's a few smaller bodied pigs that have got teeth, and then there's that giant up the top, but I can't see teeth in him, so he's definitely the biggest bodied pig, but I can't see anything in the way of teeth, so I don't know what I want to do really, but I'll just drop down here and see what I can work out. But yeah, it's a few good boars. I don't know if this is smart or dumb, but they're all up in there fighting. The wind's not real good. But I don't know what else to do. Oh, there's a pure white one. Oh, that wind's bad. Wind is terrible. It's just chopping and changing. Oh, it's so bad. Wind doesn't know what it wants to do. Righto. Still got plenty of daylight, but I'm done hunting. I shot that boar up there on top of that mountain. Thought I absolutely smoked him. Ran up the hill to watch where he died. No sign of him. Went down the only little gully he could have gone down, and there he was standing with the rest of the mob. And had a quick look through the binos, and the arrow, it was quartered away, as you would have been able to tell, and the arrow's gone in, skipped along every single rib, and exited out the same side, so it hasn't even entered the chest cavity. So I'm done bow hunting for today. Might even think about selling my bow. That's proper pissed me off. I don't think I've ever been this angry with bow hunting before. But anyway, that's a part of it, I suppose, but there's nothing else I could have done. I could have sat there and waited for a more broadside shot, but it doesn't, not very often that you get an arrow that skips along their ribs, but I've had it twice, well that's the second time, but yeah. It's always on the one you don't want it to be on too. It's never on a little shit thing. It's always on the biggest, baddest thing on the mountain, and you stuff it up and lose it. But anyway, you live and you learn, I suppose, but part of bow hunting, the part that sucks. But yeah, I got pigs right there, near them horses, but that's how offered I am, not even going to shoot them. So hopefully you've enjoyed the good part of the hunt, not the shit part. I don't even really want to put that boar in it, to be honest, but it'll go in it because it's part of bow hunting. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Probably be fishing. Probably won't bow hunt for a while, but yeah, hope you've enjoyed.